All right, we're jumping right in. So I'm using the Clairol True Color, and here the lightening powder is from Color Charm. And I didn't have a brush, but I'm gonna use my comb as my applicator and, to stir it with. This is my first time actually bleaching knots, so I wasn't as prepared, I guess, with the necessary tools that I needed, but I would say I improvised pretty well. All right, and once I'm getting that all stirred up, I do want to make sure, I know that it does not supposed to be really runny. I know it's supposed to be kind of a thick, you know, consistency. So I tried to keep it on the thicker side. And now I'm just going to go in and start to lay it in my closure. And I do realize now that I should have not so much, I guess, like spread it down, like pressed it in. But, like I said, this is my first time. So I watched, some YouTube videos and just tried my best. But that's how it's looking, after I've been letting it sit for a while, and I can tell that it's turning now. So now I'm gonna, rinse it out. Okay, and I didn't get any neutralizer. I think that's how you say it, shampoo. I'm just using my regular, Moroccan shampoo and conditioner. Um, yeah, like I said, I'm just using everything that I already had. I wasn't really prepared, but I wanted to bleach my knots because I haven't ever, tried it, and it does make it look so much more natural versus adding all of that makeup, to the closure part. But makeup works well also. This is something that I'm not sure if I would do again because as I'm washing it, I see that the the bleaching process, it kind of went through a little bit. I got nervous right here in this area. This is where I'm looking at it like, oh man, like, what am I gonna do, But it turned out pretty well after I started looking at it. Once I put it back on my wig head, on my yeah, on my styrofoam wig head. So it looks okay, and I let it dry. And this is a 16-inch, you guys, and I ordered it from AliExpress. This is a closure wig, and I really love it. It's some really soft hair. Um, the seller was very nice. I could actually leave all that information, down below if y'all want to check it out. I really like it, and I will come back with a review on, how well it stays up, whether it's tangling or what. I actually ordered this wig probably about 2 to 3 weeks ago, but I'm just now, deciding to bleach knots and, apply it on my head. So it looks really nice. Now I'm just going to show you the inside of it. There's the closure, 2 wig clips in the front and a wig clip in the back. And now I'm just trying to get it pretty straight because I'm going to start laying it on my head. And as y'all know, I do not try the stocking cap method anymore. It does not work for me. So I just use my regular old net cap. And I've already cleaned my forehead with alcohol because that step is going to be missed because I've already done it off camera. And see, you can see a little bit in the front where it's a little lighter now because the bleach went through. So, but I don't consider this a fail. I still like how it came out. Next time, if I do decide to bleach knots again, I know that I don't need to spread the I don't need to spread it as much when I'm, laying it on. I just need to kind of like sit the bleach onto the closure instead of spreading it because that made it come through. But I still like it overall. I am going to go ahead and pin my hairs back so that I can attempt to cut off the lace I don't need and leave a little bit of the lace, so that I don't have any problems with it holding down. And, I am going to attempt baby hairs too. So I want to make sure that I'm pretty, good on what I'm doing. I'm sorry if you hear my toddler in the background. She's watching her favorite show. All right, so I'm getting off a little extra piece there. Now, I'm using that Forever glue. I got it from a local hair store. It's kind of like Gots to be glued. It's not the best, but it'll get the job done for a closure wig. So I'm going to lay that and go ahead and dry until it gets tacky. And this part is just, yeah, I guess I could have played a little music right here, but it didn't take that long. Now I'm pulling it back up and I'm going in with the end-tail of my comb and pressing in. You want to try to avoid doing it with your fingertips. They still have, oil and dirt and everything. So you just want to try to keep it as oil free as possible. And then I'm just going to go back in with the blow dryer. It's looking good. I'm really loving it. I want to make sure it's getting pretty dry. And this is something that I did before I had to be at work. So I'm not really going to style it. I'm just actually installing it onto my head. And, I got to go. So you'll see how the finished look comes out. Because I'm not flat ironing or putting rods or nothing in it. I'm just, a simple, quick day. I'm just pulling out my baby hairs. My unit came pre-plucked. I really did appreciate that. I am probably going to go back in later and pluck me a more visible part. But it came already pre-plucked like they say. So it's not that bad. And now I'm just trying to cut my baby hairs to my liking. Notice I said to my liking because I know other people's are way different. And I'm not that comfortable with baby hairs yet. So I did, what I could do. And now I'm just seeing, how I want it to lay basically. If I want, what way I want them to go basically. What direction. And I'm going to use my toothbrush to attempt them. As you can see, they coming out okay. I like them. But it's like once you start messing with baby hairs, it's something. Like you just can't leave them alone. It's crazy. Yeah, you're going to see me going back and forth with my comb and my toothbrush trying to lay these baby hairs. But they're not that bad. So we'll say my makeup was kind of in the way a little bit. But I made it work. I'm loving it. That smile right there, that smirk kind of lets you know right there I was feeling myself. And of course, had to go back in and mess with them again. It's like baby hairs are addicting when you're trying to lay them. Like you just don't want to leave them alone because you keep trying to get them perfect. But it's like, it's something that you really can't just get perfect, but you're still going to keep trying. But hey, to each his own. I don't really like that many baby hairs, but I wanted to try to make my closure still look more like a frontal, even though I'm not a big fan of frontals. I don't like all the gots to be glued, or lace glue you have to use on a frontal. So yeah. All right, I'm gonna just go in with some mousse now and like kind of crimp my hair in my hand as I'm adding it to just create like a wave effect, because this is going to actually just be my finished look. I'm not doing much to my hair today, and it still turned out pretty well. However, like I said, I kind of over bleached it a little bit, so I'm thinking about either trying the tea bag method, and look at that, it's stuck on. It's looking good. I love it. So I'm either try the tea bag method or some makeup, but I'll let y'all know. Thanks for watching.